And we're live. What's up? Salute to the tribe. What's up? What's happening, y'all? Had to finalize a few more ideas, man. You know what I'm saying? Support the growth, you guys. Support the variety, okay, that I'm providing. And I can see the different channels are picking and choosing the kind of content that y'all like. I'm giving you variety on all channels, and then I go off of what the channel reacts to. Therefore, you're getting exactly what you want. And this is how engineers, and I'm not gonna say engineers because I've seen some goofballs online here lately. This is how guys like me move. You know what I mean? This is how guys like me move. I need a control. I need a good database. So that's what I've been doing. And it looks like 3 of the channels I see what y'all like. And the 4th one, it don't like anything's hitting, but I think that's because I got this idea I've been wanting to run with, and I've been kind of putting off. I think that channel's meant for it. But anyway, let's get right into it, you guys. You see the title, okay? And I don't remember exactly what it said. But let me see if I can see. I didn't even write it down. Anyway, these women out here, these leftover women are extremely curious about you. What did I write down? They're on some monitoring spirit type stuff. Now, I told y'all, without even having real data, just kind of watching who I believe to be my haters, that these women are monitoring spirits. They love to just like monitor they've weaponized the internet. And they're using it, to monitor dudes. These females are going from social media to social media, looking at your content, trying to gauge who you are. We're in this new digital age where cowards and weirdos can hide, behind the internet and just use that to try to filter through and figure out someone when they should know better than that. You're not going to figure nobody out from anything online. But these females are curious, they're nosy, and they're messy. So they're going through all your social media. You might even have some females trying to do little background checks, and these fools might not never even actually run into you or actually reach out to you. Guys smash that like button. But these women are doing all of this weird ass stuff, and you're thinking, nah, you're paranoid, David, you're da-da-da-da. And I might just be paranoid, but that don't mean what I'm saying is not facts. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, tribe? What's going on? These women are out of control and they're diabolical. Okay? These females are doing so much. So I'm going to give you a little anecdotal evidence because I keep telling y'all they're doing this stuff. So anyway, you guys know that I made the mistake before I learned to mention, hey, I'm moving over to Thailand. And since then, I've accrued a lot of hate because of that from all kind of people. And didn't think it'd be like that, but you never know who's watching you. And part of these people, man, are women who might be interested in me, might just find me attractive, but can't stand the way that I speak. So last week or so, I had this female reach out to me that I ain't talked to in over 10 years. I used to work with her at the White House, and she's a whole stud. So I thought she may have watched my content where I was talking about studs or working their way back to men, because she really don't like that at all. Like, I can see her getting offended by it, but to reach out to me after 10 years, it's weird. So I already was on the guard. And she was like, hey, what's going on, fam? I'm moving out to Thailand. And I'm like, red flag automatically. Didn't say nothing to her, though. And then, because women be thinking I'm stupid. I just be like letting them think whatever. And that's why I wear the shades and the goofy ass hat, man. Well, whatever, man. The chick was like, yeah, man, I'm moving to Thailand. And no, she said, I moved to Thailand. Right. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. And she's like, yeah, I seen that you've been talking about moving out here since last year. Where are you at? When are you going to get out here? What's taking you so long? I'm like, that's weird. Right. What does it matter to you? Hey, what's going on, fam? What's going on? And she was like, I didn't say that to her, though. And she was like, yeah, I'm out here. I've been out here for a week. I'm, settling in. And I'm like, that's cool. And she's like, but again, hey, when are you going to come out here? I know you've been talking about it since last year. This is some idiot trying to provoke me. You know, like I ain't heard from this person in like 10 years. Still got my number, cool, or whatever. And just randomly hit me up and just starts talking this kind of crazy way. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, am I getting trolled? You know, so what I did was I said, oh, that's cool. I'm like, look, I'm just working some things out. I'm thinking about moving to China. And then this fool goes like, oh, wait, you've been talking about moving to Thailand since last year. What? I thought you were just talking in a very disrespectful type of way, right? But these women don't even realize how disrespectful they are. So I was just like, yeah, I might do that or whatever. But hey, do me a favor. Since you're already there, see, I checkmate people. Send me a picture of the beach or the mall. Now I'm saying I want to see what's up over there, right? You know, radio silence. Radio silence. Haven't heard a peep from this fool. She was blowing my phone up that day. Right after that, nothing. This fool ain't in no doggone Thailand, man. This chick is just trying to antagonize me for whatever reason. Well, we know the reason. I say things on here that triggers them. And you never know who's watching and trolling you. You know what I mean? And something else, man. You guys, all your comments don't get shown on the screen until I click through them. But I appreciate the attempts at trolling. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing what you're doing. It definitely helps the algorithm, but I'm using StreamYard. Your stuff don't just pop up on the screen. Okay. So if you guys don't know, I'm on TikTok as well. And after that incident last week, and I had another one trolling me about when you're gonna move. This woman on TikTok that likes my videos every now and again, well, pretty often, leaves little comments, whatever. She hits me up in my DMs on some same old weird stuff, like, "Hey, I'm planning on moving to Thailand. Can you let me know what the process is?" I'm thinking to myself, well, a quick Google search will give you that. The hell are you asking me that? I don't even talk like that, you know? So I'm already like, all right, yeah, red flag. So then after that, you know, since I've been talking to my cousin and everything, who is a passport bro living in the Philippines right now, I know the whole process. So I told the whole process in 2 paragraphs. I don't think she thought I knew the process. Once I sent it to her, it wasn't like she had enough time to read it. It's like she just automatically responded back with, oh, okay, have you started the process yet? Are you on your way over there? And without even giving her, because I already knew what she was gonna do, 1 or 2 things, right? Concede and you know, be like, oh, thank you for the information, or she's gonna say some more intrusive stuff. Had something ready for her. So she goes, you know what I said, like, yeah, you know, have you started already? And I'm like, hey, so listen, you said you had a question, not questions. And is the question, what's the process of moving to Thailand? Or is the question, are you BSing everybody about moving there? Right? Put her in the corner. I don't give you females wiggle room. I don't care. So now it took her longer to respond this time than any other time. And she's like, no, I'm just, you know, I'm curious. I know you've been talking about it for a while. I know you're, you know, she said something weird, like, I know you're fixated on it or something. And then she says this is how I always catch people. She said, it's about the choice of words they use. Yeah, she said, calm down or something to that extent. She said, calm down. This isn't fight or flight. You know, I know you're a Leo, all that stupid stuff. So what I'm saying is this: if it's a woman that's interested in me, this is what I have going on, right? I don't talk about it, but I have a lot of women hitting me up. I don't talk about it. But what I do is I gauge those women. I'm an engineer type dude, man. This way I think I make a not a roster, but a control, like just a group of women, the hottest ones, how they move online, woo, woo. And that's where I gauge what I qualify for. If I have a woman DMing me that don't look as good as these women, and when these women hit me up, they're super polite, they're in their feminine energy, they don't ask intrusive questions, I use them as the control. Now, these other women don't know that I'm getting messaged by these women. I keep my mouth shut. So when some wicked, low vibrational, leftover female hits me up, speaks like that, tells a grown man to calm down, tells a grown ass man that's minding his business that didn't ask for this person to DM him that this isn't fight or flight, you've already messed up. You're showing me that you are a combative female. And you couldn't humble yourself because it was a test when I sent you the message saying what I said, giving you those two. Hey, which one is it? I wanted to see if you were going to come back with feminine energy or some type of GMO masculine energy. You came back with masculine energy, goofball. I'm a grown ass Army veteran. I don't need you talking tough to me. I don't need you telling me to calm down. Who initiated the conversation, goofball? Did I hit you up or you hit me up? And this is the reason why, bring it all back home, why women need to approach men. You don't know what kind of wicked, funky ass female you're getting if you're approaching her. She might feel justified for the attitude if you're approaching her. But when a woman approaches you and she start being on some of that fuckery stuff or some of that weak ass, she needs to check you a little bit. Like, calm down, killer. Hey, calm down. It's not fight or flight. How am I not being calm? I'm messaging her. How are you going to tell me to calm? And we're talking through text message anyway. Let's start there. How do you know my temperament based off of the words I'm typing? No, because I'm being direct. That doesn't mean that I'm mad. I'm just a man. And I don't have time to bullshit around with text messaging. Every time you text me and I got to wait on it or whatever, that's money lost that I could be online going live or something. Or working out. Or taking a shit or whatever, man. Why do you think you're entitled to my time like that? Every dude's time just because you're bored and you want to see if whatever I'm doing is legit. You see how intrusive people are nowadays because of the internet? I heard some goofy on the Peep the other day say that if you put it on the internet, then people are allowed to, it's their business. That's the dumbest shit I have ever heard. You know how that shows you, and this is a Zennial dude, it shows you how nosy and intrusive people are and how they think that they are entitled to whatever goes on the internet. How the internet got them messed up in the head. You don't know how to mind your business anymore. Especially you Negroes, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the kind of guy that posts what I want to post. You're only going to see what I want you to see. Okay? As much as you want to believe me to be stupid, they don't let idiots work for the White House Communications Agency. And in there, because a lot of people that are engineers like to compare themselves to me, didn't ever work on that type of level, did you, brother? Huh? Never did. Did you, Brad? No, never did. So don't even put my engineering on whatever level you did at whatever company you worked for. Even if it's a Fortune 500, it's not the top of the tier at the White House. Okay. Now, let me get back to it. Communications in there. White House communicate. I am that dude when it comes to communication in every facet. You think they just taught us how to type stuff up and build code? No, human behavior, everything. You think I was taught this. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing, right? Behavioral patterns of negative, low vibrational people as opposed to higher vibrational people that exude positivity with everything that they do and how they move. I have gorgeous, beautiful, top tier women, and some of them content creators that are DMing me with thousands and hundred thousands of followers, being very polite. Even when I test them with something that's kind of stern, they respond politely, feminine energy. They don't want me to think that they're in some kind of way masculine. They've done their research. I say something to you kind of stern and you try to check me and correct me. Oh, calm down. You know, this ain't fight or flight. I'm not here to shut up. Shut up. Nobody asked you to be here, period. This is why I'm on my throne. And you got to come to me. This is why I would never trust any invite to any panel or podcast. You're not going to set me up for nothing, fool. You people are petty, low vibrational, low IQ, and weak. That is the recipe for disaster. You try to be cute with this stuff, and none of you ever done anything greater than yourselves. You got on the internet and fooled a few people. I'm a combat Army veteran, dude. What are you doing with yourselves? I've worked for the White House. Stop playing with me. You idiots have never been under stress and tension. Your lives have never been in danger. 2 times in Iraq, getting mortared every night. And you want to play little mind games with me? Nah, you don't fall into my wheelhouse. And I am now living rent-free in your dumbass heads, talking to you content creators. And I love it here. Plenty of real estate, wide open spaces. Ain't going nowhere. And keep using me to motivate you, you freaking idiots. Anyway, back to the programming. Now, I put this woman in a place. Now, if she was really moving in good intentions, after I said what I said, and she tried to be like, oh no, then I came back with, yeah, I'm not, what did I say? I'm not, fight or flight. I had someone last week asking the same type of questions, and come to find out she was trolling me. So I'm just kind of in that mood where I'm picking up on patterns. I got no response after that. Radio silence. Radio silence. Listen, stop playing with my time. You want to get online and troll, but when you're DMing me, trying to play games, you don't have to believe I'm moving to Thailand. You ain't. That shit is so weird to me that you worried about whatever I'm doing. You have no idea. And now you're on my radar, female, that left me those weird ass DMs. Go through your content, build a profile off your dumbass. So the next time a woman tries to pull that shit, I don't know what to reference to. I update and upgrade. I don't lose. I don't waste time or money. You cost me about 5 or 6 minutes of my time. Funky asshole. I'm gonna get my time back. I don't play with y'all. I don't waste time with content creators trying to troll me. I use it to make content and get my money back. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? So I got another segment I want to get to, but to wrap this segment up before we move on, because boy got his trusty notes. Don't play in my energy. Don't play in my face, because I will try to find a way to make you look stupid on the biggest scale possible. This is a warning to anyone out there that might be trying to think of playing with me. Any of you that troll me and think that you might, I'm going to play with them. I've had content creators that are mainly on YouTube but have TikTok platforms reach out to me like last year talking on some crypto stuff. Hey, I know who you are. I see your YouTube content, right? Hey man, what, you in the crypto, some coins, what you doing, man? What you up? How you pitching me your business idea, but you're asking me a bunch of questions? I'm trying to figure out where I'm making my money at, nigga. I'm trying to figure out where's this nigga's money coming from. You people are stupid as fuck. You let some shades fool you. You are so dumb. You let some smiling, kiki, and some shades fool you. Fucking stupid, man. Think I work for the White House by my looks. Come on, dude. Never got, dishonorably discharged, served all my time. And you idiots, you sensitive, basic, punk-ass content creators with too much time on your hands and your addiction to social media. You want to kiki and let's go this guy over here. Let's go pick on them. Because see, these people got 2 tiers of haters out there. Basic tiers, just content creators or whoever troll you, try to get your videos flagged, try to badmouth you to other people. And this is how the badmouth thing goes. They're not going to badmouth you in a way to make it seem like they're a hater. They're going to try to have something to back up whatever they're saying to make you look ridiculous. So no one's thinking that they're a hater. They're thinking that they've noticed some kind of weirdo online. You have a million and one things to be doing as an adult. Why in the hell are you watching me? Why are you putting other people on to watch me and y'all are group watching me? You're weak. You're peasants. You're prey. Okay? That's why you got to band together. All that kind of weirdo shit. You know what I'm saying? Have inside jokes and all that kind of low IQ stuff. When I can tell someone's low IQ but wants to portray yourself as a genius, anytime someone says something along the lines of this, and pay attention, I'm just a C student. I'm just a C student. Do you know what that means? It's low IQ, but this is what it means. It's a saying that the geniuses were C students in school. So when you have somebody playing on your top, acting like they're humble, but they keep saying, oh, I'm just a C student, you're playing with everybody. You think you're some mastermind, and you're playing with everybody. Once I heard that by this dude, I'm like, oh, okay, you think you one of them slick ass little niggas. Okay. And he ain't let me down yet. This is one of my haters, like on a big scale. that I watch. He ain't let me down yet. Consistently watching, consistently trying to find little ways to compete on some stupid ass shit. When you have little Mr. Potato Head looking ass dudes that really have all kind of reasons to dislike you, these are the dudes that'll use their position to make you look bad to other people. And they don't know you, ain't spoke. Now, this person did DM me on TikTok, but when I told him, hey man, he said something. I forgot what he said. He said something, and I was like, nah, I'm on my own spiritual journey. I'm working this thing on my own. Maybe that pissed him off. Maybe that's the reason for the consistent need to troll, group gang stalk, troll, and then have inside job. I don't know. But when I told you I don't need your help or whatever you were trying to offer, I can read someone that's trying to be nosy. You weren't offering help. You were asking too many questions. I don't know you, nigga. You think because you have clout on the internet that supposed to mean something to me? I don't know you. I don't know you. And once you did that, like in 2023 or 2024, I've been watching you. I've been making reaction videos to your dumbass shit. You think you watching me? You think you slick? Nah, I just be saying certain things to throw you off. To think I ain't watching your dumb ass. You and your little peons and your little panel. I got all you people. You know what I'm saying? I know how all you weirdos move. I don't even need to know why a dude is trying to troll me. Your goal is always to make me look bad. A goal of a dude is to make you look bad in front of women. A goal of a dude that's truly insecure is to make someone else look bad in front of women. And this dude will do all kind of tactics. He'll probably get it from his mother or maybe his wife or something. And he'll have this feminine energy and he'll just be like moving. Just like that dude from tonight's conversation. You know you get the energy from him that he gossips with women. You know you get the energy from him that he hates watch people. He sends videos over to them and they all key in some kind of chat. He ain't the only one that does that, right? He ain't the only one on that level that does the same type stuff. Multiple panels out there, multiple panels that I've had on my channel do that shit. And they think that they're smarter than someone else. They watch someone that's going through something and see some of these people back when you used to be able to hide your subscriber count, they used to hide their subscriber count. I watch little things that weird ass people do that fake it till they make it. I watched this weirdo and other weirdos hide their subscriber count just long enough. And then when YouTube made it to where, talk a lot of big stuff too. Then when YouTube made it to where you had to show it, dude barely had over 100,000 subscribers. Talking cash money stuff, like he was on the same level as Kevin Samuels or something, or close to it. They don't think that anyone's watching them while they're watching you and keep you don't know who cage you rattling when you think you just like poking the bear or poking some. You don't know who you rattling. You don't know the levels that they'll go to research your dumb ass on different levels of social media, look in your background. You don't know what they're doing. I mean, you don't know. You think you're doing it and you think you're doing it inconspicuously. You're not. You're not smart enough to control your ego not to get caught by someone that watches patterns and was paid to do it at the White House level. Look at me wearing shades and think he's a goofball. You don't need to see where my eyes are at. You don't need to see how intense my eyes are whenever. You don't need to know nothing. You see what you need to see. Eyes are the window into the soul. You don't just run around showing everybody your eyeballs. Let your enemies wonder sometime, right? And especially, let me tell you something. A lot of y'all people think that celebrities and entertainers are stupid. And then you find out they have high IQs and you're like, well, how did this goofy? They play a character on TV, you stupid motherfuckers. They know that they have to play goofy and stupid so that you low IQ motherfuckers won't put a target on their back. And you're just too dumb to see it. And you're always commenting, oh, the celebrity's dumb. All the way to the bank, dumb. Hey, what's going on? Salute, fam. All the way to the bank, dumb. I study them. These people be fucking geniuses, man. Playing a whole character on TV, fooling you because they know if you knew how smart they was, you would audit. Look how like when Cat Williams and certain people let you know how smart they are, you'd be like, He ain't reading all them books when he was young. You see what I'm saying? You see, now, when you think he's just goofy and he's making jokes, it's all good. When you find out the motherfucker smart, gotta watch him. When he gets on Joe Rogan and them talking about stuff that's deep, oh shit, gotta watch. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be careful and you gotta let that stuff be known when you know what I'm saying, you're ready and elevated to do it. Cat knew he was at the level to do it. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. Hey, what's going on, cuz? What's going on? You have to play the fool to play the fool. Oh, Charleston White be on here all the way to the bank. He'll even tell you, yeah. You idiot still. Excuse me. You idiots still be believing the stuff that he be saying. Listen, man, smart people know what to do, and smart people know how to move. Some smart people learn quicker than others, and I'm the kind of guy where I'm just not gonna listen to nobody. I like to learn the lesson. It works better for me that way. Okay, so I was getting online and I was putting out some free game too much, and some people thought I was a goofball, and now they're learning the hard way. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. I'm back on here, fam. I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Lesson learned. But you think that I work for the White House while in the military based off my looks. See, while y'all were working on hustling people, working at banks, whatever the fuck you were doing, me and my cousin were out there defending the country because there's certain things that we find to be more important than just ourselves. So while you think that you're ahead of the game and you just, no, you got a head start, nigga. You was worried about yourself and faking it till you made it. We was being some real niggas out there doing things greater than ourselves. Don't worry, though, we catching up. Real recognize real. People want to see real. And you fake ass fuckers out there, you content creators, I'm on your fucking ass. I am tired of seeing you chameleon from one trend to the next. And the crazy part is, you seem to move the trends that you were gaslighting and making fun of just prior. It was the funnest thing in the world to talk about self-improvement and being authentic. Now y'all talking that way. It was so funny before. Self-love and love you. Now y'all talking, hey, listen, you ain't fooling nobody. Hey, listen, I'm one of the guys that evolve. I know there's topics online about what is being authentic and can an authentic person evolve. Well, it really don't matter what you idiots think, right? Your perspective of whatever you're seeing someone do, if it's already tainted and tarnished with a bias, then it doesn't matter. Idiot. Okay? So real people recognize real. Some will recognize my evolution and my journey and respect it, and others will try to think or play like what you're doing is projecting onto me what you are. That's what you're really doing. Like I'm faking it, right? And it's a gimmick, you know what I'm saying? A grift or whatever. You're projecting onto me what it is that you do. You're so insecure. You're so weak and lazy. That's what you're doing. I can read y'all for filth. What do you think the army paid me for, man? Fucking idiots, man. Hey, listen, I messed up and got on here and let y'all know a little bit too quick, like how smart I am. Okay, whatever, bro. I should have played it like the celebrities do. All right, that's my fault. That was my weakness. I should have hit it longer. Whatever. Because I'd have gotten more subscribers if I'd have played dumb a little bit longer. People do not like people that they think are smart or might be manipulating them. They do not like you. They don't want to feel like you might know more than you do, and you know you might be to think past them. And people fear what they don't understand, man. That's why you got to play stupid, man. That's what it is. All right. Well, look, at least my cousin's moving around, and ain't nobody worried about him. The way he did it the right kind of way. He got his ass over there before saying nothing to nobody. He was already making and gone before anybody could send any energy his way. Or is he moving up the field? He's gone already, nigga. He's gone. I'm out here preparing to do it. Talk about, look, got haters all over the place. When people hate on you and don't want you, that's sending energy your way. Y'all play with me too much. If you hating on me moving and I ain't doing nothing to you and I'm doing what's best for me and my son because we fucking deserve it after the past 2 years, man, you can kiss my ass. You definitely on my list. You get online and you trolling me and you think I can't pick up on what you putting down when you trying to key and drop inside jokes. You definitely on my list, niggas. Yeah, right? This is what it is. What's your list? List of goofballs that I know to stay the hell away from. And if they play with me, well, I'm going to do a lot of stuff to try to take them down. Like empty your pockets, like expose you as being some type of weirdo in a way of fake. You know, put together some type of video. Start doing some editing. And there's a lot of people that started their YouTube careers exposing other YouTubers. I ain't got no problem. I'll be like Mike TV on here doing my research, cooking y'all up left and right. I'm telling you, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. You people got a little bit more clout and more business, and y'all run around a little bit more than I got more time on my hands. Whether you want to believe it or not, I'm very tech savvy. I don't think you want this, man. Been warned you plenty of times. Hell, I've even tried to throw you off the scent by throwing a couple shout outs towards you. You fucking idiots think that you're fooling somebody. Still, you know, like a leopard or one of them type of cats, whenever humans are like following them, they'll like leave food so that the humans will just like leave them alone. They do that with other animals too. That's what I'm doing, like throwing your bones, you leave me alone. So you just ain't picking up on it. I don't want to destroy you. I don't want to like, listen, when I get focused on something, dude, whatever it is, your ass is grass, man. Whatever I focus on, it is, my cousin will tell you, I just don't see nothing else. I'm on it. I'm on it. You want to get in my way? You want to get in my line of sight. You losers that can't even discipline yourselves long enough to lose weight. For you, your wife or your husband, and your children, right? You want to sit here and get diabetes or something like that? Getting overweight, not trying to compete with people, staying up late, eating in the middle of the night, busting out your clothes. Man, come on, dude. Eating on panels because you ain't got the sense enough to get the fuck off the internet for a little while. Overworking yourselves to the point where you don't really have any topics on these panels. Just get up there and just gossip and have inside jokes. And it's like watching a group of fake friends talking to each other. Fuck, I hate it, man. You're putting out too much content. You don't have enough topics. Who are you competing with? Your channels are big enough to where you don't need to. Who do you think you're fooling? You're lame. You need to compete with other people to even compete at all. A lot of y'all that were like Kevin Samuel's disciples, you were competing with that man. Be real. We're going to talk about it today. Fuck it. Fuck it. A lot of y'all was competing with that man. And a lot of y'all didn't like seeing that man elevate to where he was at because you thought that you had the same that he had. You thought you had the juice. You thought you had the motion. Dude just took off past all of you. Some of you thought you'd come in underneath him, maybe take it from him. Didn't work like that. He was big bro in you. Now he's gone. Some of y'all can, hey, but that shine ain't as bright as old boy, was it now? Can't quite get there. That's one of the problems of being an underling of a bright star. Hence the reason why I always lead my own path. You cannot get to the same level as the person that pioneered it. It's just not possible. You cannot come up underneath them without him holding your hand all the way through and be his successors. It don't work like that. See, the successor of Kevin Samuel is going to be someone that innovates the lane, changes the game the same way he did. But it will not be someone that's dressing like him, looking like him, and trying to take. Anyone with sense would know that, right? But some of y'all do. And some of y'all probably feel like I might be one of those dudes that could do it. And you're like, why are people? Let me tell you something. I had a couple comments that I didn't get around to because when people troll me, I like to make them wait like a month. And then I get back to them and be like, did that work out? Did you get the reaction you wanted? Yeah, I'm petty like that. So I'm circling back, going through the comments, and there was a couple of females and a couple of beta males. Do you know that the wolves ripped them apart? There were like 9, 10, sometimes 20 comments destroying these people trying to troll me. Man, the people are with me. You know it, and I know it. And it don't matter about how much y'all group together, steal my talking points, act like me, get on tonight's conversation and regurgitate things verbatim of what I said. It don't matter about any of that. The truth gonna come out because God's gonna make his so unique that you can't deny it. And then when people start watching me, they're gonna be like, wait, he talk a certain kind of, let me go back and look through his stuff. And listen, all will be revealed. Ain't nothing to be worried about. You people are weird. Circling it back to these females doing this weird stuff. Stop weaponizing the internet. You people are too low IQ to be doing everything that you're doing. It makes me wonder, like a lot of y'all be married and in relationships. What good is that marriage if you need to watch my fine ass? And some of you dudes, you can act like you're doing research and competing with me. Some of y'all talk through your teeth a little bit too much, if you know what I mean. Some of y'all, no, don't give a crap about you talking about being married and a relationship. You're watching a little bit too hard, and you talk a little bit too funny. You mouth move a little bit too funny. I'm telling you, bro, y'all ain't as slick as you think you are, man. Some of y'all be inviting your boyfriends on the panel, have everybody going after his down low self, and they don't even look at you. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't as slick as you think you are, man. I keep quiet. I really do. I'm like Batman, nigga. Like y'all think that y'all are the Avengers or the Super Force, whatever Superman and them are, whatever. And Batman got a contingency for each one of them niggas if they get out of line. I don't give a shit what power y'all think y'all got. I done found your motherfucking kryptonite. I know your weaknesses. A lot of it is ego. If you see someone that has that Kevin Samuels energy, you try to gaslight them and make them look bad to females around you because you know that a lot of females is why Kevin Samuels got where he's at. If the females end up respecting a certain dude, y'all know this. I'm just saying the quiet part out loud. You're all competing to be the next Kevin Samuels. You know, whoever the females get behind and listen to, whether they like it or not, is going to be that next guy. So you try to follow his script. Then when you see things shifting, you start following guys like me and following my script with the love and light and the Sigma male type stuff. Just switching up whenever you need to. Hence the reason why you never was able to get to the same level as Kevin Samuels, because what he did was perfect his craft. He didn't sit here and switch over and over and over. You're not fooling no one. I'm speaking for the Soul Tribe. The people that watch me think the same way. You're not fooling no one. There's a reason why you haven't been elevated to the next level of being called the Godfather successor. You're not fooling no one. You don't have nothing authentic about you. You don't really seem like you got that motion. You know, you get on panels, you go on these different live shows, and the energy is just not there. Again, not trying to be mean or nothing. I'm just telling you the truth. I keep quiet, but when you people want to play around, like you really think you doing something and saying something, I know you're not smart because I watch what you say. I used to work for the White House Communications Agency. I watch what you say. I know when you are saying things that are too similar to what I had just said a couple nights before my live stream. You people are not fooling no one. And it's all good. You probably thought I'd fall off or I seem too loony. Or listen, I'm the only dude that had the balls enough to go through a divorce online, go through being homeless and starting over online. Why are you misinterpreting that as some type of weakness or any? You're so fucking weak that you hid your subscriber count until you couldn't. How you calling me weak for putting it out there what I'm going through and not being worried about what anybody thinks about it? Because I know there's people out there going through it and they need to see how to get through it. Right? Everybody disappears and comes back and I could have done it, but I wanted you to hey, listen, I want you to see how it's done. I don't trust none of you people, man. Pop up out of nowhere, riding coattails of other people that were famous or got famous, rode them all the way to the fucking top, man. And now just sitting around trolling smaller content creators because you're pumping out so much content, you're running out of ideas, you know. And it's not just content creators, you know, all these people do it. I'm pretty sure celebrities hire people to search the internet for what's popping, who's popping, and steal their ideas, steal their motion. Destiny swapping 101. Some celebrities call it that. Some don't even know what they're doing, but that's what they're trying to do. When you know your power, you know what's going on around you, you're very dangerous. You're very, very dangerous. A lot of y'all be like, I don't even be knowing why people be hating on them like that. Or is he reaching a little bit? I'm not reaching, dude. I have collected information for the past year and a half. I'm not reaching. I'm an engineer. I collected information. I have studied these content creators for about a year, all of them. And over the information I've collected, they're petty, they're childish. I don't think that they're loyal in their relationships. I believe that some of these guys were nerds. They got their money and clout now, and they regret getting married, and they wish they were single. No, I'm airing you out, nigga. I'm airing all y'all out. They regret being married because they never thought they're gonna get to the level that they're at, and they got all this money and they can move around, but they're married. They can't do nothing. And their whole persona is a good guy. These guys always give themselves away because they start hitting around to it in the way they talk. If I could do it all over again. Yeah. Okay. Right. You just gotta like read between the lines. You gotta like understand why people are saying certain things. You know what I mean? And this how they're moving out here. And they look, this is my perspective from my little channel. If I'm hurting your feelings, you best believe I'm talking to you. You best believe I'm talking to you. Not the goofy guy in the shades. You mean a 2-time Army combat war veteran? You mean the man that became an engineer, working at the highest levels without a degree? Right? Oh, my old stupid ass. Yeah, you got it. Hey, you got it, right? You know, the man I'm going to be real. I inspire so many people. A lot of this like reverse agent stuff, man, I was talking about this in 2023. Man, I've inspired a lot of stuff. I see it. I just don't speak on it because I see how things work now, right? When you inspire people, you can't control how the inspiration manifests on them. So I still, whatever you do, however you get it, you know, all I can do is preach the message of giving credit where credit is due and giving people their flowers while you can. Doing it the right way so God can bless you. And then I just sit back and show the difference between a man that does things as best he can and treat people fairly and don't fuck with people and go out of his way doing anything and let my body, my fruit speak for me. My face, my skin, my glow. You people claim to be doing the same thing, getting fatter, looking old, looking tired, needing to hookah and everything else while you're live streaming because you're on there. It's too much, man. You got to like merge what you like to do, what you got to do. Not getting checked and sitting online and just making a bunch of content. It's not breeding for any growth. So since you want to come over here and steal stuff from me, steal this, nigga. Steal these words. Steal this. Get intimidated by however you feel. But again, people know that I know what I'm talking about. I don't need to get online and brag about being a teacher. I don't need to get insecure and click up and throw into windows, being a faceless channel. I don't need to do any of that lame ass shit. I know you weak ass people will never say nothing directly to me. You'll never bring my channel directly into anything. So all you're doing is sitting back hating like cowards. You're supposed to in the presence of a king. You're supposed to, peasants. I don't expect nothing less. I get in here and talk a lot of shit, and I make sure I mention content creators. And I know you bitch ass niggas get offended by it, but you know better. You know better. You know I'm not going to play with you. You know I'm smarter than you. You know that with the charisma I have, I'll have all the people behind me, and you're going to lose. You're going to lose. Get as mad as you want. When God gives you an example, an inspiration, you're not supposed to spit in the face. But if they did it to Jesus, who am I, nigga? I'm just a man. If they did it to the man, I don't expect nothing less from you, hard-headed ass niggas. I don't care either. If I did, I wouldn't be talking like I'm talking now. You could easily try to make it seem like, oh, he's crazy. Crazy like a fox. But if I am, what are you doing watching me? Do you just like to watch crazy people talk crazy? What do they say about you and the company you keep? And the things that you like to entertain that build your reality. Too good with the words. Too good. Too good, man. Too good. It's all fun and games till the rabbit get the gun, right? Man, we got these inside jokes, man. Keep copying that nigga. Keep taking stuff from him. Get him irritated. Hopefully he gets online and crash out. Yeah. Y'all goofy as fuck. Yo, goofy, you know what I'm saying? You're funny. But that level of hater, I throw my shots at y'all and leave it be. But the hater that tries to directly get in my way by DMing me, being nosy, like, you gotta be studied, bro. Sis, y'all gotta be studied. You DM me on TikTok trying to be cute last year, nigga, I'm still studying you. You know who you are. Chick, you just DM me today talking reckless. You best believe I'm already going through your social media and I'm studying you. Building archetypes of fake ass people so I can identify you quicker next time. Or a person with your same energy. That's what I mean. So I ain't got to waste any time with them. Man, my time is life. What you talking about, man? It's the most valuable thing I have. So again, this portion will be chopped up. A couple of the clips will be reposted. You guys support the channel and the channel that I repost those on, which will be Lone Wolf Narc Bully Podcast. Okay. Next subject, fat chicks. What's the point in this subject about? I went so long on this. Oh, okay. This video be reposted in conjunction with the video that inspired it. So I was looking at this young lady, and she was talking about how Black women are, if not the most obese, I think the most obese out of every demographic group, and how Black men are second to the least obese. Like, basically, like, I forgot what group it was first. Was it Asians? I can't remember, but they were like the most like fit, I guess, and then Black dudes right underneath it. So just really quickly, I'm just, why do you think it's okay to be way outside of the standards that every other group has placed and still expect Black men who are above most other groups of men as far as fitness goes? You feel entitled to one of the most, and we know this. We know a lot of women fetishize, however you say it, fetishize, whatever, Black men in all kind of different kind of groups. So obviously, physically, women find us attractive. So why do you keep thinking that you can get? They try to gaslight you into taking their overweight asses by saying stuff like, what's wrong with a single mother? And nobody says there's nothing wrong with just a single mother, but are you an overweight single mother? Because according to the stats, nine or 8 times out of 10, you are. You know what I'm saying? So, but you try to gaslight it and just say, oh, I'm a single. What else you got going? How many baby daddies? Like, you just get online and just start saying things because you're triggered that the men that you find attractive, that you felt entitled to because we're the same race, which this is another trap that they only do with Black people. Every other race are always messing with everybody outside their race. And you always have Black women and media telling you that you're supposed to stay race loyal to a group of women that are getting married between 23 and 26%, that are like, what, 80% overweight, and like, what, 70% single mothers? What are you talking about? What do you try to trick us into thinking that we need to lower our standards when we could have almost like being the second to most fit a group of men. We can pretty much have any group of women we want. Hey, you want us to be limited to a group of women that are just staying overweight, that aren't trying to do nothing but call themselves as being overweight thick, have a little bit of curve to it and call it thick. That's not, man. You know what I'm saying? Disease is waiting to happen. So, I got the video where the woman has the study, and I'm going to link this to the video when I repost it. But man, listen, I knew that Black dudes was like one of the most fit groups, but I didn't know we was number 2. And I didn't know that Black women were the dead last. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, what we got to start doing, and y'all going to be like, oh, this dude is, I don't give a shit what you call me. It need a class system. It ain't about race. It need to be a class system like, hey, look, you qualify for your level. You don't qualify based off race and gaslight your race of men that mostly were raised by single mothers due to a system that was forced upon us that we didn't even ask for. So they're already weak-minded to women because they see you as their mom, so they let you get away with a bunch of shit. So you want to try to mess with it, because I was raised by my mom and my dad. So you goofy ass females don't mean nothing to me. I automatically can see it by the way that you speak that you ain't got no business being around real men or talking to them. But a lot of these guys are raised by you kind of women, so they kind of like feel, nah, fuck that. My mom did not disrespect my dad. She never talked crazy to my dad. She never raised her voice to my dad, and my dad never had a reason to raise his voice to her. So I'm not gonna let you get online talking reckless. Just like that woman in my DMs talking about, calm down. It ain't flight or flight, or flight or fight. And what that tells me too is she thinks that I'm in flight or fight mode. She thinks that. See, people will tell you what they think about you. You gotta pay it. Don't just gloss over it and interpret what they're saying with the way you want it or what you want it to say. Take it for what it is. What words did this person that's an adult human being choose to use to describe how they feel and think? Right? You don't talk to a man that you find attractive if you was raised right and knew how to treat a man like, calm down, this isn't fight or flight. If that's your perspective, I never asked for it. I never DM'd you. I never came after you. I never hit you up as if I'm interested in where you're moving to and how you're getting there. So why do you feel like you can talk to me like that? Why do you feel like you can check me like that? You can't. You're just a goofball. And you're so bothered by me, and I trigger the demons in you so much that you let the demons take you over, jump in my DMs, and try to play in my face. And now you're on my list. Now I'm gonna be fucking with you left and right. If you're watching this, I'm gonna be DMing you. I might, hit you up and say something flirty in on one of your posts. Then I'm gonna go live on TikTok and hope you watch it and talk about your archetype. Is he talking about me? Yeah, am I? Crazy person? I'm not the person to be playing with. I don't even know why y'all do it. I don't know why you do it. You know what I'm saying? You're weird as hell. But it is what it is. I ain't gonna hold y'all any longer. I said everything I had to say, everything I had listed. Playing around with the wrong kind of people is bad for you, man. It really is. It's bad for you. And I would advise you do like I do and mind your business in your little corner of the internet. That way, you ain't starting nothing, because some people just like to finish it. I mean, I keep to myself because I like, you know what I'm saying? I will find a passion, and whether it's considered to be negative or not, I'm going to pursue it. I'm going to pursue it till I'm satisfied. Not till you think, you should probably leave it alone. No, leave it alone when I feel like it. You know what I'm saying? So keep playing around online. Keep FAFO. And you're gonna, I'm telling you, and it ain't just like with people getting at you directly. Like, once I identify who you are as an enemy, whether you think I'm anointed or not, I guess we'll find out if God likes ugly. We'll find out if God, lets you keep playing around without you having any problems. All I gotta do is identify who the goofies are trying to play with me. Shit'll start happening, man. You gotta be moved out the way because you don't know how to control yourself. I'll tell you right now, I'll tell God, move you out the way. Move you out of my way. However he see fit. Playing around too much, man. I'm playing with people. But yeah, you guys smash that like button. Hey, I appreciate it, fam. Appreciate it. I gotta get in here and talk my stuff. You know what I mean? We got going on here. What's going on, cuz? You know what I'm saying? Get this up here. Absolutely, absolutely. We intimidate them all the time, man. And what they do is you're intimidating them, so they're hoping that when they do it to you, it'll do whatever they're trying to do to you. If you were to do it to them, it would scare them off. But then when they see that it don't work, it's like, oh, no, what is this dude made of? The same thing that any warrior's made of that go and defend your country. If you didn't have the balls enough to go and do something bigger than yourself, why do you think all of a sudden that you're going to be able to scare somebody off that had the balls enough to do it when they were younger? You're projecting. You're weak, and you're projecting your weakness and assumptions and everything else. See, over here, I can just skip over your trolls. Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, appreciate you, appreciate you. Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right. Absolutely, I'm the review guy. What's up? You see what's cooking? I mean, but I appreciate y'all joining me again. Subscribe, join the tribe. I want to put this kind of information out because a lot of you that watch me, everybody posts content. Everybody does. And some of y'all are good content creators that watch me. And you might have some people out there doing the same thing. And I'm just telling you how to handle it or how I'm handling it or whatever. And telling you what I've noticed being trained by the top levels of the military. You're not tripping. They're definitely trying to psychologically mess with you. They definitely try to triangulate you and try to bring you into traps through their goofy podcasts and panels. You're not tripping, you know? So, I mean, I got to put it out there, man. People got to know there's other people like them. You're not out there by yourself. And when you have a certain kind of energy, man, it could be just about anything. A lot of times it's just the energy. They know that you have that star talent. You have something about you that they don't have. So what they got to do is try to attack it best way they can, any kind of way they can. Not directly, right? We're talking about cowards here, but the devil works through the internet, man. You know what I'm saying? That's his playground. Y'all be like, oh, the devil's playground is earth. Well, if it's earth, then you know that the devil on the internet is his fucking bedroom. If the earth is his playground, the internet is fucking bedroom. That's why these hoes be on the internet all the doggone time. They can't get enough of it. Devil all up in them. You know what I'm saying? Chicks can't break themselves away from their phone and get away from that addiction. We're going to eventually talk about this addiction people have to social media and watching it for long periods of time, developing hatred, these proxy hatred relationships, using other people and their movements to motivate these raggedy, leftover, funky ass fucks. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about this kind of stuff, man, because the internet is full of weirdos. And you need to move like you know that every time you stepping out on the internet, it's like you stepping out in a foreign type of country that's in a state of poverty and you know what I'm saying is going through a war or something. You need to be ready for it every time you get on here. Take care of yourself first. You know what I mean? Make sure you're pouring from a full cup and then get online and say what you do. I mean, and your tribe will find you. Whatever I'm saying is going to relate to a lot of people. Understand that if you one of the people like me that stand solo bolo, you're dealing with a bunch of cowards. You're dealing with a bunch of cowards, and they know that they are. They always have to click up and try to kiki in a group to try to triangulate you and make you feel some type of way or man, let these study the people that study you, but don't put too much time into it. You know what I'm saying? Always be aware of what's around you. Understand the level of people that's surrounding you at the moment, and know that's not you. That's not your level. But always be aware of what's surrounding you, the haters that are surrounding you, because you can have people, like I said, like Six, the goddess said that she had something like this happen to her, where they invited her to the Tonight's conversation show, and it was a setup. It was a setup, and these people are in her group. These are people in her niche, right? When I say around you, that's what I mean. And she knew it, but she went anyway because she didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I do. I know what you set me up for, or whatever. And you can see it on the live stream they had. They were arguing. One chick said something crazy, like, I knew we weren't gonna like you. She called it. You can't say that you knew you weren't gonna like somebody if you didn't try to set them up. Right? You thought you was gonna like triangulate them, hit them from all corners. You felt safety in numbers, fool. That's what it is. Weak. Biggest mouths are always the weakest people. You know what I'm saying? So again, this is going on around you. You are not alone. You're just so powerful that it takes groups to try to get under your skin and try to make you feel lesser than. It takes them ganging up. Grown men and women. Don't ever think any lesser of yourself when you have groups of people that you know are trying to play in your face, but invited you to their program to do so. That means that they're watching whatever you're putting up, and they're hate watching you, grinding their teeth, punching the air, farting, and everything else. Laying in bed, getting fat, eating snacks. You know what I'm saying? Mad at you, because you fit, looking good. You ladies out there, skin be shining, waist be tight, tall drink of water. You know what I mean? But yeah, they mad about that. They mad, man. So again, just, do what you do. Keep doing it. Keep making them mad. And God don't like ugly, goofy ass people, man. And for the females, like, look, if you hate my guts, right? You hate, okay. You hate my guts. Everything I say makes you mad. Who am I to be talking this way? Why is he wearing shades? Why is he so fine? I can't stand this. All the stuff that y'all say. You know what I mean? Fair enough. Fair enough, right? You know what I mean? But I'm minding my business. You know what I mean? If you decide to keep watching me and you don't like what you see, you have a problem. I'm not gonna waste my time watching people that I don't like for long periods of time, unless I'm making, even then I'm not gonna watch them for too long, even if I'm making content off of it. That this is weird. I got a problem with this dude. They're calling us out by name. One more thing. If you're a male podcaster or you do reaction videos, anything like that, they don't want me to get this out. These women find you attractive, dude. Stop trying to be humble. They find you attractive. They don't even see 80+% of men. And all you keep hearing is women saying, oh, these podcasters, I know y'all are saying, no, they just want to suppress us. Of course they want to suppress you, dude. But there's a lot of people that women don't even pay no attention to at all. So if they're bringing up podcasters, then they like you. Stop letting them get away with it. When they jump in your comment section or jump in your live streams, say something. Oh, you like what you see, huh? Oh, okay, yeah. So I get you to jump in every guy's live stream to tell them how you feel. I didn't know that you had so much invested, sweetheart. You know what I mean? Are you flirting with me right now? Y'all got to start fucking with them. They like you. They like what they see. We couldn't have 80% of men that aren't seen it all, and that be true. And then they're watching you and what you post and how you speak. Some of y'all probably have to even show your face, man. Some of these chicks just rock out to your voice and get mad at that. Don't downplay yourself no more and stop acting like you don't notice what you see. Start calling them out. Oh, you must like me or something. You can't get enough of watching me, huh? Oh, no, it ain't that. I can't stand you. So you spend time out of your day watching somebody that you can't stand? That don't make any sense. That's just like, your coworkers or, entrepreneurs that are in the same niche as you that try to get, they try to gaslight you to other people, especially women, and call you a cornball, a loser. Well, you're insulting yourself, because if you consider yourself to be a talented person and you just randomly found this nobody that gets on your nerves enough to keep watching them, then you're downplaying yourself. Why don't you think that you're leveled up enough to notice someone that might be on your level or have potential, and you're just having an insecurity problem with it? Instead, you just think you stumbled across a goofy. Well, that must mean that you're not as talented as you think you are. I'm just being real, man. To sit around and watch somebody over and over and over and think that you're the super talented person. Well, a talented person should notice talent in somebody else. Maybe that's the reason why you're watching me, right? But then to try to make it seem like I'm some kind of goofy, stupid cornball, what does that make you? You know what I'm saying? No thought to it. Anyway, guys, smash the like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I want to go live on all three, but I'm going to break it down. It's only 11:30. Yeah, I'm going to head to the gym. Hopefully, maybe not, probably not. And then I'm going to go live on each separate channel, and I'm going to be reposting or posting TikTok live streams that are edited and these on different channels. Going to look out for that. I'll try to schedule them. But appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody that checked in. Everybody left comments. Get this comment up here before I go. And again, this video will be available on my podcast channel, you guys, with the 2 videos that inspired this video, this live stream in the first place. Okay, I'm trying different stuff, man, mixing it up for you guys, trying new things, man, keeping you in. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained, man? I'm doing the best I can out here, y'all. Doing the best I can. Anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Salute. That's what's happening. And I'm out.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.